Hey Cancers, welcome to your messages here. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And welcome back to my lovely loyal subscribers. A different setup this time. We're going to see where you're at. Two of Pentacles here. So juggling, you are holding everything together for everybody here. Where other people have dropped the ball, you've picked it up and trying to manage it. You could be doing too much here and feeling stuck that you can't move forward. And it might be because you're putting too much time into other people's problems or, doing for others. Being a caretaker for everybody here, it feels like this is what's holding you back because you've got your hands full here and it's like you're going round in a circle. If we buy into other people's problems and help them out every time, they don't learn to look after their own problems. So then we end up carrying their load as well. So you could be doing too much here. Let's see what's crossing you. Queen of Cups energy. Yeah. So it's your nature that you want to be loving and giving and nurturing and create, a space for people, a home. You want to love them, nurture them, but the Queen of Cups, she's giving too much always. And this is where you can end up feeling run down, on empty, not appreciated. But it's something that might feel quite natural to you to do for others, but it's becoming a problem now because it's gone too far. You're doing too much here. Let's see the root of the problem, why you are overly giving in every relationship. I don't feel like it's just a romantic relationship because it's coming out like that this is your nature, this is you. And I always say don't stop being kind to people just because of a few bad people, but here you are overly giving. And sometimes to be kind to somebody is to let them work out problems on their own so they learn their lesson, right? Let's see the root of it, the devil. Yeah, toxic bonding. So I feel like a toxic relationship made you overgive. So let's just say you didn't get that kind of love or support from your parents, so you're overly loving or overly supporting your children, right? So it's like a catch-22. You want to break generational cycles of maybe struggling, so you are making sure others don't struggle. You don't want that to happen, but it has become toxic, okay? So this toxic bonding that's going on. So we see this a lot in families as well, that, we fall out with each other and, get back in touch with each other because we'll start an argument, but then when something bad happens, we come back together and bond over that. But it's something this time that you have to look at and learn. So you could say, hey, I did everything different from my parents, as an example. This could be you've done everything different from an old marriage in a new relationship and it still didn't work out. So I'm just using a family as a general here, but take it where it resonates in your life here. But I feel like because you never had that love how you needed it or support how you needed it, you have built a lot and given a lot, so much that it's become toxic because you've overgave. And I feel like this is what's now making you feel stuck, like questioning, well, what's going wrong? I'm doing everything that I said I wouldn't do, so I've done everything the way I planned to do it and it's still not going right. So what's holding you up is this overly giving. Let's see the recent past here. Queen of Pentacles. So dealing with very selfish people who take and take and take. Even if they have enough, they'd still take from you. And I feel like because these people are takers and you're a giver, you need to know your limit, when to stop. And this could be the lesson that you're learning, because they are not going to stop taking. Even when they have enough, they would still keep taking. So this person really is brought into your life here to teach you to, be selfish if you want. For want of a better word there, but it's not. It's self-care, it's nurturing, it's necessary that you're not overly giving from your cup here. You want to be able to raise your vibrations into the King of Cups. So, you know, you're very aware of your intuition. You're very aware of, you know, how to give love to a person and support a person. And also knowing when enough is enough. I just heard that Mary J. Blige song that says, how can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go? If you don't know when to say when, because the other person or people around you surely don't, this could be why you've not moved on, or a relationship isn't going how you want it to go. And this relationship, like I said, doesn't just have to be romantic. It can be family, friends and things like that, that people, you know, they start off quite positive in a relationship with you and then start to take your kindness as a weakness here. So let's have a look at the immediate future. Ace of Cups, okay, and the Moon. The first thing that came to me there was like, you feel like love is hiding from you or elusive to you here. I don't think it is. I feel like this is your love language, how you show people that you love them, want them. It's by doing for them. But we don't want to pour like this from our cup. We want to love ourselves enough so that love overflows from the cup and then spills onto others' lives. So, you know, at some point, if you're pouring like this, you're going to end up on empty, and you're going to have to stop and pull back and say, hey, you know, I need to refill my own cup. And this is usually, you could be usually unaware of this until you're actually on empty, and then say, look, I'm tired, I've done enough. You could be fearing here that if you don't give love how you've been doing for so long, that you might lose these people. So this could be a very deep fear of yours that, okay, if I don't do for them, then they won't love me, or if I don't do for them, they won't make it through their own trials. But they will. You have to be able to, this is a lot about intuition as well. So I feel like your intuition lets you know that they're supposed to do it themselves or something like that, and this is when things can go wrong, or you feel stuck and have this fight within yourself, like, should I help them, shouldn't I help them, you know, will they make it through? It's almost like second guessing your intuition here, because I feel like you see things very clearly. People can't hide secrets from you. So even if somebody is, let's say, cheating on you and you know it, you might still try to pour more love into that person rather than, you know, pulling them up on, hey, this isn't good for me, out of fear, with the Moon there. So I feel like although your intuition is super, super strong here, you may go against it, and that's what keeps you stuck, because you knew it, right? But I feel like it's because the foundation here with the Devil, it's built on very strong beliefs, that you don't want to treat others how you was treated. So let's see here in the distant future. So in the immediate future, there is a love offer here, but I feel like it's surrounded with fear, deep-rooted, maybe from childhood. Let's see here. The distant future is the Prince of Pentacles. So you could be worried that, you know, it's taking so long that you're going to run out of time as well. So this might be why you hold on to people that are not serving you, or you're overly cautious in just putting up your boundaries. I'm not a fan of, you know, just cutting everything off. You know, I'm pretty old school. I want to stay with people. I want to work it out and, you know, revisit people's traumas in order to love them and heal them correctly. So I feel like you might be either overly cautious going into new relationships, or you could be overly cautious in letting people go who you might need to, because you too might be saying, no, you know, we're supposed to be here to love people through the good and the bad and the thick and the thin and till death do us part. Interestingly enough, we go through the death process, right, in, you know, spiritual awakenings and that, and it's not a physical death, but it is the death of the old version of how we love, so we can bring those changes and end those generational curses that you was trying to do here. You was trying to make changes through love, and loving somebody is sometimes letting them be accountable, right, for their actions. So it seems like you've been working through that at a slow pace, because you're still dealing with this now. So you could have, you know, worked on yourself, and you're at a stage where you love yourself again now. So you're very cautious about letting somebody in or making a mistake again. Let's see what's in your thoughts or somebody else's thoughts here coming towards you, your higher self. Let's see, Four of Wands, a new beginning, fresh start, that 11-11. So you could be seeing this 11-11 as a sign, you know, that you are having a fresh start and you do know better this time. So you don't need to be like overly cautious. We're here to get closer to love, not fear it. Let's say there's a thin line between love and hate, but there is a thin line between love and fear as well. I'm seeing here that you want nothing more than to be loved and give love and create love, but it's a very real fear that you might be hurt again. So you're being overly cautious because, you know, you've seen a lot of selfish people in your life. So let's see the outcome here at this present time. Prince of Wands. So there is a love offer coming your way throughout this. Maybe another water sign here or an earth sign making you this romantic offer. You're on the same vibration with this person, and this is why you can now come together and have this new beginning. But I feel like one is ready for love and one is a little bit fearful of love at this moment. So know where you are, and that's grounding yourself, telling yourself the truth so you know that where you want to go next. Okay, sweet memories. So you could already have memories with this person, or holding on to memories that were very positive, and you know, you might be scared that you'll never find that again. And we can't make the same memories again, but we can make new ones and better ones. So just bear that in mind. That's another card 11 here as well. So some of you might be seeing this 11-11, letting you know that this was a spiritual awakening that you was going through. And again, the 11th house is about what's not seen there, but the other side, the veil. So I feel like you are crossing to the other side of this lesson. Sometimes we have to take a leap of faith, especially if we're a little bit fearful of what's to come here. So it's reassuring you that you will be loved and that you will create new memories. You know, we don't have to have this comparison that will never match up to that kind of love and things like that. You know, we can create new love and new memories. And we certainly see some romantic offers coming here for you. Good luck, guys.